Good morning, Year 3, Miss Johnson here, and today you are going to be writing your character description about Mr. Willy Wonka. So yesterday you created lots of adjectives, adverbs and verbs to like your own personal word bank to help you with your character description today. So I'm going to start off by just thinking about a new grammar feature that you may have done in the classroom before. I know some of Turtles, we have done it, and they are called similes. Okay, so similes compare different things, and they usually use the words like or as. So for example, I can move like a rocket, because that's giving you the impression that this creature here can move fast like a rocket. Okay, we've got some more examples here. As flat as a pancake, as light as a feather, as strong as a bull. Okay, so you're comparing different things, but they're like the similar type of. So for example, pancakes are normally flat, feathers are light, bulls are strong. Okay, my drink is as cold as ice. So we've got that impression that ice is very cold. Therefore, he's used that simile to link those two together. Okay, so there are some more ideas there that you can have a read of. But today I want to see whether you can include a simile in your character description. So it is one of your steps to success today, and we'll go through those in a moment. But what simile could we use in our character description about Mr. Willy Wonka? So we could say that he is a very slim man, a very slender looking man, isn't he? So we could say his legs are as thin as lollipop sticks. Okay, we know that lollipop sticks are thin, and therefore we're saying that Mr. Willy Wonka's legs are thin there as well. We could also say that his walking cane what looked like a candy cane. So his walking cane looked like a candy cane. Okay, so giving you that impression there. Okay, I wonder if you can come up with any more similes that we can use with Mr. Willy Wonka. I think I'm going to use these two in my Waggle today. So we're really looking forward to seeing what similes you can come up with about Mr. Willy Wonka and his features, his personality, his appearance, how he talks, for example. Okay, so here are your steps to success today. So these are what you will complete to be successful in creating your own character description about Mr. Willy Wonka. Okay, so that is your end goal for today. You are going to create a character description about Mr. Willy Wonka. Okay, so these are your steps to success. I can use adjectives and adverbs to add detail. I can use a range of openers, including adverbs, time, or prepositions. I can use similes that create a picture in the reader's mind that we just spoke about, and I can correctly punctuate sentences. Okay, so here's my Waggle. Let's have a read of this, and you might be able to spot some adjectives that I used yesterday in yesterday's lesson. Okay, so just making sure that you are using what you have written, what you have worked hard on yesterday. Use that today in your character description. Okay then, so Mr. Willy Wonka is an extraordinary little man. On top of his head, his wiry chestnut brown hair is packed underneath his round jet black top hat, as tight as a Wonka bar. There's another simile there, as tight as a Wonka bar. Every day, Mr. Wonka wears a plum-covered velvet coat that covers his pointy shoulders. He is a slender man with legs as thin as lollipop sticks. In one hand, he holds a small wooden gold-topped walking cane that looks like a candy cane. With his charming bright eyes and huge beaming smile, Mr. Wonka has an intriguing look about him that makes him so unique. Without a doubt, he is the most talented chocolatier in the whole entire world. Okay, so let's go through our features, what we've found. So we're going to look for our adjectives. So we've got extraordinary and little, using our comma in there to separate those two adjectives. We've got wiry chestnut brown hair. We've got a round jet black top hat. We are saying that he wears a plum covered velvet coat. His shoulders are pointy. He is a slender man with legs as thin as lollipop sticks. In one hand he holds a small wooden gold-topped walking cane that looks like a candy cane. With his charming, bright eyes and huge beaming smile, Mr. Wonka has an intriguing look about him that makes him so unique. Without a doubt, he is the most talented chocolatier in the whole entire world. Okay, so all of those are our adjectives. Okay, let's have a look for our similes then. We'll go with pink for similes. So remember, when we look for similes, we're using those words like or as. So on top of his hair is packed underneath his as tight as a Wonka bar. Okay, so giving you that impression that the Wonka bar is wrapped very tight in its wrapper, and that's giving you the impression that his hair, is packed underneath that hat quite tightly. So his hat is quite firmly sat on his head. Where else have we got? Yeah, oh, here we go. His legs, with legs as thin as lollipop sticks. So there we go. We are comparing his legs with lollipop sticks because they are both thin. In one hand, he holds a small wooden gold-topped walking cane that looks like a candy cane. So comparing his walking cane to a candy cane. With his charming white hair. There we go. That's all the similes that we've got in there. Okay, let's have a look at our openers then. So here I've just used Mr. Willy Wonka. Okay, I haven't used an opener there because I haven't got a comma after anything. However, I've used a preposition as my opener here on top of his head, comma. Preposition as openers, that's absolutely fine. Every day, got a time opener there. He is a slender man. In one hand, that is just a nice fronted adverbial that we can use. And making sure that there are commas after your fronted adverbials. With his charming bright eyes, so this here with his charming bright eyes and huge beaming smile, comma, that is an opener as well. And without a doubt, there's your another fronted adverbial. Okay, I have punctuated my sentences correctly using capital letters to start my sentences, and also the commas after fronted adverbial, your 2A sentences, and also finished off my sentences with full stops. Okay, so today you are going to be writing your character description about the wonderful character of Mr. Willy Wonka. He is an extraordinary character and he is very, very unique. Okay, so please go into as much detail as you can about him. We can't wait to read your character descriptions. Have an awesome day. Please email myself or Mr. Grocott if you need any help or support. Take care. Bye.